Hello. Today we will set up a flow for filtering bots. In order to set up cloaking, you need a virtual server with a linked domain and a white page that will be shown to bots and advertising networks moderators. To create a flow, click Add Flow. First, let's set up the basic filtering parameters. Let's name the flow. You can pause the flow while the company moderates. In pause mode, all visitors are redirected to the white page. Attention! Don't forget to unpause the flow after moderation when the traffic goes. Let's select the countries from which visitors will be passed to the black page, the page for your customers. You can use the quick search by country codes or country names. If the target visitors can be from any country, leave this field empty. If you are targeting users of specific devices and operating systems that should be allowed to black page, set the allowed devices here. If visits can be from any device, do not change anything. The following is a section of optional settings for solving specific tasks and manual settings for some filters. To block any providers, visitors from certain subnets, or single IP addresses, and visitors with certain user agents. And also to allow black page visitors with certain HTTP referrers and IP addresses. By default, all unwanted visitors will be filtered using the Matchx automatic bot filtering system, which is already enabled in the flow below. That is why we will not add anything to the manual adjustment section. If you are setting up a flow for Facebook and TikTok, save the flow and go to the server integration section. The Google UTM option increases the level of protection against bots. If you are setting up a flow to work with Google Ads, we recommend using it. If you are setting up a flow for another traffic source, skip this option. To provide the option to work, you must enable auto-tagging option in your Google Ads account settings. You can enable auto-tagging option after creating the first company. To do this, go to Settings in the left menu, and then to Account Settings. In the Auto-tagging tab, check the Auto-tagging checkbox. Click Save. If you forget to do this, but turn on the Google UTM option in the flow, all traffic will go to the white page. Then I activate the Google UTM option. Great. Now most of the bots will not be able to follow the link without click ID on the black page. Our system will analyze the traffic and pass to the black page only visitors with valid tags that Google Ads marks advertising traffic. The next option is JS Fingerprinting. This option must be enabled for Google Ads, but is not needed for Facebook. Because this flow is for Google Ads, I will activate it. Filtering by time zone is optional, but it is recommended to enable it if you know exactly which time zones the target visitors will come from. This will help you avoid traffic loss. When adding time zones, you need to know that many countries are located in several time zones. You need to add all the time zones of these countries, visitors from which must be allowed to black page. If the traffic can be from any country, leave everything as is. If you only have mobile traffic, you can optionally enable filtering by touchscreen, and visitors to the black page will only be allowed if they have a touchscreen on their devices. I am not enable this option, because our flow is configured for all types of devices. Based on Matchx technology, automatic bot detection is the main filter for cloaking, allowing you to find common parameters even for the most advanced bots. The parameters of visitors that deviate from the norm are determined and then the filter looks for them from other visitors. So, the system learns and filters bots by itself. This setting works in combination with optional manual filters and other user-defined filtering rules. When working in Google Ads, this option is required. Let's turn it on. So we have set the filtering options for our flow. Let's move on to setting up script integration on the server. Blackpage. A website for your target visitors can be located on your server in a separate whitepage folder, or on a whitepage subdomain, or on any other third-party domain. For example, on the affiliate program website. Let's place a Blackpage link in absolute form. Place our whitepage link in the ad in the Google Ads account. Next, download the integration script. Go to the server panel. Rename the index.php or index.html whitepage startup file to index2.php. And upload the index.php integration script, downloaded from the flow, into the whitepage directory. Check the correctness of the settings by going to the whitepage from the allowed country. If you don't have allowed country residential proxies, temporarily add your country to the flow and check the redirect from your home IP. When the Google UTM option is enabled, to check the redirect to the Blackpage, you need to go to the whitepage, with a special UTM, from the country added in the flow. Copy it from the instructions and check the transition. Everything works. Filtering started. If you see the endless loading of a preloader at the whitepage, you must to open the startup file index.php. Find this line and change the value from off to on. But everything is good, so we will not do anything. Add a link to the whitepage in the ad in your account. You can also set up filtering on a running account that already has traffic. Flow setup is complete. You can copy flows, edit names, filter parameters, and change integration file data. It is recommended to download integration file for each advertising account, because the code of each script for different flows is made unique. Good luck, dear friends. We wish you a good work.